Item 12B, workshop discussion. Commissioner Cooper, can we put this off to our next meeting, which will be in 2 weeks?
I really don't think so, because, you know,
3 weeks.
I think the FPL issue, you know, at the last meeting, and again, I believe it was Commissioner Anderson who stated it, and there was a consensus that we would, in the interim, after the first reading, look at alternative sources of revenue, and I think that I have found some, and I think it still would be a good exercise to come together and see if we can attempt to build consensus, and I think sometimes building a consensus is easier done at a workshop than it is under the formality of the commission meetings as we've structured them. And you know, I think that this is a real opportunity to do what we said we were going to do, and in good faith, I think we said we would look at alternative revenue sources, and I don't think if we don't take the time in a workshop, and I'm kind of excited about it because I think that, you know, I think I can see how this can benefit what I understand to be some of Commissioner Anderson's concerns. I think it can address Commissioner Bernard's concerns. I kind of see how all of us might benefit from this, and if we can establish something where we finally come together and can compromise, which I think we have not to date shown a great ability to do, it would be a wonderful thing, and I just hope that we can try it.
And I'd also like to point out that there have been a lot of discussions about the legal aspects of the contract, and I've been asking the attorney for some guidance in what I've been given to by some other attorneys, and I think it would be a healthy thing to have the attorney discuss the actual laws and legalities of what the contract means in terms of previous lawsuits and appeals courts. And if we can do that in a more relaxed setting before the meeting, I think it'll clear up a lot of misunderstandings. So if we could find that time to have a workshop and include the public and certainly include the attorney so that we can, you know,
Is there a
bang
motion
out the items.
in all of this somewhere? Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to have a weekend workshop as soon as possible. I'd prefer it to be this coming weekend.
Is there a second?
Madam Mayor, I'm not available this weekend.
Neither am I.
I'll second it, and if it means we go to the next weekend.
Is it Easter?
No, it's not Easter. Next weekend, it's Palm Sunday. I'm out of town Palm Sunday. But does it have to be a weekend? Because if you want, okay.
It doesn't have to be.
No, I guess not. It could. You're right.
Only because
you're right.
this weekend's not working, and I am out of town the next weekend. So.
Madam Mayor?
Commissioner Anderson?
You know, this is something that we went ahead and even moved back our dates of when
Right.
you know, these hearings were. I mean, and then the second hearing we even moved it back that much farther. I think we're just, you know, just hashing it over and over again. I mean, if there's some new stuff, I'm sure the Commissioner can go ahead and give it to our manager, and at the next commission meeting, it'll be on the agenda, and we could go ahead and research it, read it.
Madam Mayor, also, I want to point out, I've been in discussion with many of the residents about the agreement with FP&L, and at no point have I heard anybody asking for a workshop on it. I think many of them felt the process worked. You allowed them every opportunity to come here and speak about it, and there was ample opportunity from the commission to speak about their point of view, and the process worked. There was people for signing the agreement. There was people against signing the agreement, you know, and the democratic process worked. And now we're about to have the second reading, and I agree with Commissioner Cooper that we were looking at alternative sources to make up that revenue. If he knows about that, then I guess he should refer that to the village manager so that she can take action and make that known to the rest of us if it doesn't violate sunshine, and that you know, we have that for the meeting at the second reading, and we could take action at that time.
Can I say
I think you've already spoken on this, and I'm going to say a last comment, and we'll take a vote on your motion. I think that we've spent a lot of time on FPL, and it did merit a lot of time. I also have spoken to residents. I had a Meet the Mayor session on Saturday, and there were residents who came in and talked about all sorts of issues and concerns they have about the village, and not one of them mentioned FP&L.
How many were there?
So it was, an email went out to maybe 300 people. People responded by email. Other people actually came. I will tell you that I don't have many people expressing that concern to me.
Well,
And as I say, we have spent a lot of time already on FPL. People have come to me with a myriad of other concerns and issues, things that we need to address as a village for them. So I'm disinclined. And I'll ask for a vote on...
I'd like to, before we vote, I'd like to point something out. We've spent 6 hours on this ordinance.
I would like to ask
And at
for...
the FPL meeting, we spent 2
I
hours.
would like to ask for a vote on Commissioner Cooper's motion to have a
We're throwing away an
workshop.
opportunity. I cannot believe we're not even going to
And
take a couple hours.
Commissioner, I strongly urge you that if you have information that's going to be important for us to review in our decision, that you come to the commission either through the attorney or the manager, and we'll review it. So by a show of hands, all those in favor of having a workshop as proposed by Commissioner Cooper, say aye.
Aye.
All those against?
Nay.
I move we adjourn the meeting.
I have to do announcements?
Second.
Yeah, we had the announcements.
No?
Yes,
We can
I
discuss
like.
those now?
Yes, we should do announcements.
All public meetings are held at the Edinburgh Recreation Center, 11400 Northeast 9th Court. Wednesday, March 17th, Parks and Parkway Advisory Board at 6 p.m. Wednesday, March 31st, the Adult Easter Egg Hunt at 8 p.m. Saturday, April 3rd, the Kids Easter Egg Hunt at 10 a.m. Monday, April 5th is the Planning and Zoning at 6:30 p.m. Tuesday, April 6th, the regular commission meeting at 7 p.m. Please visit our website regularly at biscayneparkfl.gov and click on the calendar of meetings and events to view the full schedule. Thank you.
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
Thank you.